Okay, so welcome to Running Away from Your Problems, my Unity platforming project right now. So I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown of what it does. Pretty simple, and then I'll move into looking at some of the code. Oh, sorry about that. So first we just have the title card with a basic options menu. It's just a volume slider. Then we have, quit, play. Quit closes it, but I'm in the editor, so I'm not going to quit, I'm going to play. And it's a pretty simple game. Just jumping. That's your guy, moving around, changing between different animations. A live system with checkpoints. Dies, respawns to the checkpoint, loses a heart. Oh. Okay, I will just show you quickly. Game over screen. When he's out of hearts. But now I will keep playing through. I'm only actually reasonably good at my own game, so this might take me a few tries. And in the background we have this nice free 16-bit soundtrack that I checked a few times. Hopefully isn't that loud. It's not that loud for me, so you guys should be fine. Transitioning into level 2. So the player has an ability to double jump, and that is determined based on if it's grounded or not. So basically when the player's in the air, it changes the boolean to say that the player is not grounded, which lets it jump one more time. And then it prevents it then from jumping a second time afterwards. Oh no, oh no, oh dear. Pretty simple. And last, third level. And it does, your hearts do reset between levels, which is pretty nice. Just the quality of life thing. The third level I have made intentionally difficult because I not only hate having fun, but I hate when other people have fun. So there's a lot of blind jumps. So it's really important to save your double jump. Oh dear. I might not be able to get to the end because I don't really... I'll use my cheat key, which gives me infinite jumps. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, there we go. The victory. It does stop you before you fall into the lava, but essentially, yeah, you're just running away from your problems into a pit of lava. Pretty simple. Looking at... Just going over a few of the scripts. So we have a pawn controller set up with the player. So the pawn is just derived from a controller, which it passes off a lot of the variables and things too. Makes it easy just to kind of quality of life stuff. Yeah, few booleans. Grounded, can double jump. If it's grounded, it can double jump. When you jump off the ground, it prevents it, switches grounded to false, which then makes it so you can't double jump. And then once you jump again, it says, oh, can't double jump anymore. Pretty simple. And then it also, checking the velocity for the rigid body, makes it so that you play different animations from the animator. Then we have some on-trigger colliders. So there's the fall box, which is just a trigger box that when the player hits, it kills them and it respawns them. checkpoint, which is when you hit the flags, it swaps the checkpoint out and it triggers that checkpoint. And then there's the winning box, which is just like the fall box, except it triggers the victory state, which is on just a hidden canvas layer that comes out. Yeah, this is the respawn is essentially just because Unity's really lame with your wait commands. I have to use an IE numerator. And then I tell it to wait for a certain amount of seconds instead of just being able to do that in my raw code, which is, I think, is ridiculous. But basically, it turns off the player, waits for the respawn delay seconds, which is a variable that sets the player's position to the checkpoint, activates the player, and it loses 1 from their health, which just reduces from the icons on the screen. Sound Manager's just playing audio clips off of the player as they move around. The game manager has the health in it, and then it's basically just switch statements for if the health is 3, then it shows all 3 hearts. If it's 2, it shows 2 hearts. Yada yada yada. The main menu is just on click, real simple. On click with options, it turns off a layer and opens up a new layer, or the new panel, and then they're just on clicks to move things between other things. The scene change is just a box that says when you enter the box, it goes into the build index and it adds 1 to the scene you're in. So you go from level 0, the main menu, to level 1, to level 2, to level 3. And then the music is just a don't destroy for my music. It's pretty simple. And then the camera follows the player around with a simple following script, which just changes the camera's position to be that of the player's, and it just always moves with the player, with a fewer variables to smooth it between moving around, because you don't want it to just like jump. Yeah, that's basically it. Running away from your problems.